All right, everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last we left off, as you can see, we're in apparently hell with Monica, who I'm pretty sure is the one controlling everything that's happening. And I think we're getting towards the end of the game, so let's just jump into it, shall we? Okay, let's start this day, I guess. Okay, everyone, we're done reading just poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. Everyone come to the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Ugh, do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. I don't really... Whoa, got bright again. Okay, is she gonna ask for me to help one of them again, and if I choose Yuri, she's gonna be pissed? Sorry, but you're really just the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider your opinions for once. Our opinions for once. Monika's here taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ace want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it isn't up to me, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? It doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Ace, why did you even join the club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if staring at this club... Staring? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. It's a crime? Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Ace. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I would have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki started picking up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki knows Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Jesus. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed you. Jesus Christ. That's obviously not Yuri saying that, but yeah. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Ace? What do you want to get out of this club? You repeat the same question as Monika. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own quality. I think we already said this, right? As a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Look at Monika being nice. Fake ass bitch. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make the best club ever. Okay. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Ace? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Ace before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of the time in here and all that. It's important to me as president. Sorry, my throat's starting to get a little dry from talking so much. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protect or protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waits as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Ace, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I feel like I'm responsible for that as president. Is it getting darker or is it me? I really do care about you, you know. Oh, it is definitely getting darker and staticky. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Something feels like you and I are only real people here. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Oh, the game's going to this, and she wasn't done yet. Yeah, see, so she's trying to like break out of the game, or she's trying to, or she is the game in a way, and she's trying to like, like either get out of it, or she's trying to get me, or like my character. I don't know. It's kind of like the motive is still a little bit weird, but it's definitely her doing all of this. I'm just doing the same thing as normal. I'm choosing what I think will go for Yuri. Oh, it was this one. Whoa, I just noticed the number at the top. What the fuck? Hi, Ace. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Huh? Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki? Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Ace just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Staring at this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival and right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see this event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm going to help too. I want to make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. What up? My throat is getting really dry. Anyway, Ace, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Ace is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. This isn't going to go horribly wrong. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh yeah, we do this again. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Fucking weirdo. 10 minutes past. Is this gonna be the same thing again? Yeah. So this is reversing time again? Whoa, Jesus. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just because we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few enjoyable things about them, but expressing those things soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody ever liked me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Ace, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? 100%. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. No, she's listening. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like I'm stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you would understand if you've seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come over to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, Ace. It's slowly turning into Monica. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. She's slowly appearing in front of the text. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get to have, now we get the happy ending that we patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Ace? Jesus! Sure, I don't care. Just wanted to keep it this time. You're too nice to me, Ace. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how else to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. That's a little weird. I'll get myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Alright, Monica's changing the fucking dialogue. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Whoa. I can't even read any of what that says. I read like certain words here and there, but it's hard to make out what it's actually saying. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Jesus. I think I'm going to vomit. That was weird. You didn't even show it to me at all. But you always never want to read it anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. And I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that should listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll just make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Uh-oh. She knows. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Ace? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think about Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Jesus. Yeah, I knew it was her the whole time. Just Monica, of course. Don't say I didn't warn you, Ace. What? What am I yes knowing to? No. Today I cut my skin over for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing that again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento on the occasion below. Jesus. This game is fucked up. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Okay, we just saw this already. This is the same dialogue we've had before. I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already not most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Ace around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Ace decide who will help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Ace make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Ace, I know you're fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just let him... Just make the choice, okay? No matter where I go, it's always Monica. What if I go like fast enough that it's not Monica? That's not creepy at all. It only lets me choose Monica. I chose Yuri. I went so fast that I chose Yuri. Not only lets me choose Monica. Yeah, you picked me. No, I didn't. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and taking Ace for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Ace away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take down others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered Jesus Christ? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Mitsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Hey, Ace, Yuri really is something, isn't she? Monica goes to the door. Finally, this is really all I wanted. Ace, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there really is something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Ace. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Ace, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Jesus. Just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Ace. Tell me you want to be my lover. Tell me do you accept my confession? Yeah. And so Monica kills her. Monica killed her. Monica controls them, so she controlled them to kill herself. And there's a bunch of dialogue. I'm just gonna skip through all this dialogue. Because it's all nonsense. I'm fast forwarding, and it's taking a while. There's a lot of nonsense dialogue. This is the, I mean, there's just nothing. I'm skipping them. I don't want to skip, like, actually hit skip at the bottom, because I don't know how far that's going to skip. So I'm just going to keep doing this until this can't go forever. Poor Yuri. Monica's just a fucking demon. So nonsense language. Is this ever gonna end? Oh god. It changed. I don't know what's going on. I'm just skipping through the dialogue. That is not really dialogue. Okay, now it's blue. Am I supposed to skip? Like, am I supposed to? Whoa. Oh, I didn't know I could even do that. Am I supposed to skip? Am I supposed? Am I supposed to skip? I'm thinking I'm supposed to probably skip. Although also I realized that it kind of the colors coincided with like it becoming dusk and then becoming night, and then I'm assuming it's gonna get bright again because it's gonna be daytime again in a little bit. I'm only gonna do this for a little bit longer and then I'll just skip because I don't know what the hell's happening. Yep, see, now it's daytime again. A whole day just passed. Okay, I'm gonna just hit skip and see what happens. Another day is gonna pass. Is there something I'm supposed to do? Do I try to like load a different save or something? Because it's like on a loop and it's not ending. Oh. I thought it was pretty... Yeah! Yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Ace? Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What in the... Now she's doing some other shit. She's deleted Yuri as a character. And now she's deleting Natsuki as a character. What the fuck? This is fucking cool, though. Can you hear me? Is it working? I suppose? Huh. Yay, there you are. Where are we? Hi again, Ace. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Ace. Or do you actually go by Ace? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's my PlayStation Network name. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's all out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought maybe making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And then the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Ace? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Ace. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful, considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what is really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Ace. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. And you're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Ace. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Ace, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Ace, will you go out with me? I can't say no. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Ace. The funny part is, I mean that literally, there's nothing left here. It's just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Ace. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, God. All I can write is Monica? That's fucking ridiculous. Which, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Was that saying Monica, by the way? Hi again, Ace. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. Let's see what you wrote. Oh, Ace, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Oh, God. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game for like everyone else. Best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now that we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Ace? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes time, takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I literally can't do anything. I don't know how long this is gonna last. It is creepy though, and I knew it was Monaco the whole time. And she said delete her. She wanted me to delete Yuri because we had that thing where it showed us the files. But there was no way for me to get back to that. I'm assuming on PC it's probably a little smoother, and you can actually go into like the files and shit and delete characters. I wonder what happens if you would have deleted her instead of Yuri. But she wanted you to delete Yuri. That's what she wanted. That's what she was asking for. She wanted you to delete her. And I knew it the whole time. Like it was pretty quickly. Oh, would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off a relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. Anyway, I knew it was her the whole time. I didn't know that she had full control over the other characters like she did. That she is the game and she has control over all the other characters. I realized it once the stuff with Yuri started. Like, say the Sayori thing could have just been she was depressed. But the Yuri thing, I realized, was her controlling Yuri, because that wasn't Yuri. We played the whole thing with Yuri. The Yuri wasn't like that. Okay, everyone, it's time to... I'm just kidding. It's just used to really saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Anyway... I realized that, yeah, when the stuff started happening with Yuri and the text started changing and stuff, I realized that, like, that's her changing it. She was trying to make it so that Yuri was, like, so disliked by me that I wouldn't want to be with her, or wouldn't choose her, or wouldn't be nice to her, or wouldn't want to be friends with her. And so I realized that was what was happening. But with Sayori, I never even noticed it. I thought it was just maybe Sayori was, like, messed up, you know? Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on, and after all, I worked so hard on it. I never got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense in having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. Damn it, I was gonna see what happens if I tried to load a game or do something. If it would let me. Because we're just kind of stuck here waiting for her to say things. I don't know how much is I'm assuming we're about to be at the end of this game. And I'll give my thoughts about the whole game at the end, but... I will say really quickly that the whole concept is incredible. And it takes a second to kind of understand what's happening. Like, you got little hints here and there, and then you start really kind of it starts becoming more and more, like, not obvious, but just like you get more hints here and there about what's going on and what's actually happening. And then once you kind of decipher it, it's kind of mind-blowing a little bit. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a lot more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That poem was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. I think a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something. Because she started clawing at her rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept it all the way until she lost consciousness. She added all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less change her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easy to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. There's no point in saving me anymore, and don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Jesus. There's nowhere to... You can't load a game. I could exit this DLC, exit the game, but I don't know if I want to. It's not healthy to think about things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sarah was already mentally ill. Still, though, I wonder how things would have been if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room writing poems, having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. This is fucking creepy. I can't do anything. I just have to wait for her to say something again. And the only thing I can think of would be to exit the game, but I don't want to do that just in case that you do that and it actually like takes you out and you have to restart from a certain point. You know what I mean? I don't think this game would do that. I think it would just tell you like, you know, no, but I don't want to try it I guess if we're here for too long, I will, just to see if maybe that's what you're supposed to do. But hey, do you like horror? Yes, I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy your horror novels, but not really horror movies. I love horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics. Those are the shitty ones, though, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares, things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing needs to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. Like this game, very fourth wall, very meta right now. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know something's horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to resurface. God, just thinking about this gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? No. Don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I love horror. That's why I'm playing this. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. No, that's literally the reason I'm playing this. Because I love horror games. I love horror movies. My favorite horror movie of all time is Halloween. For the record. Halloween 1 is incredible. And then a very underrated one that not a lot of people talk about is Halloween, the remake that I think it was 2007. It's not really a remake. It's like it is kind of a remake of the first one. It's really, really good. But I love horror movies and horror games and stuff. That's why I love October. That's why I love spoopy season. And that's where we're at right now. And I hate my Mac by accident. Sorry. Hey, you know what book you know that book you're reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book, actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget that I said anything. Anyway. Yeah, and that's why I love October. And it gives me a chance to take a break from playing Call of Duty and playing shooters and stuff like that to play some horror games and some more story games. Horror specific story games and stuff like that. And so it's funny that she's like, you like romance games, because I guess the thought process behind that is that the person who's choosing to play this game, it looks like a romance game or like a dating sim game or something like that, and then it's not. But it's just funny. You're such a good listener, Ace. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having this conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. I'm gonna give it like a few more minutes, and then I'll probably just try to see what happens if I end the game. If I says exit, if I click exit, what happens? I probably won't even let me, but I'm gonna try. My throat is so dry from reading so much. Holy crap. Because I record some of these episodes like back to back to back. I don't like take long break. I don't like record one, then record one the next day. A lot of times I do it like back to back to back. So I've recorded a couple back to back to back, and my throat is killing me. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with the files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. And that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Ace. Well, I have no way to do that. I can't, like... This is just what was said, but I have no way of, like, going to those files to do anything. I can't load any games. I can't save any games. Maybe if I click exit the DLC, but... I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit more. And then see if something happens, and if nothing happens, then I'll do that. And see if it takes me to the files, and see what I can do to maybe actually end the game, you know? Or at least continue it. Right now we're just kind of sitting here with this psychopath of a thing. What? You ever hate have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all your worries are gone forever. We'll do like 1 or 2 more dialogues, and if it doesn't progress anywhere, then I'll just try the end game thing. We'll do 2 more. We'll do 2 more. So whatever she has to say now, and then another one, and then if that doesn't progress anything, when the next dialogue pops up, I'm just gonna end game. I'm gonna exit Doki Doki. Oh, I'm just yawning so much. Goddamn. Maybe it's because I'm in the dark playing this, and it makes me yawn. I don't know. But I'll try the exit Doki Doki and see what happens. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. I deleted all the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to be just miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Alright, she's got one more. One more. If the next thing she says doesn't advance anything, I'm just gonna hit exit DDLC and see what happens. We see. Oh, you know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others can have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all the social pressure and hormone can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help it just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spending time with them even if they don't like doing much. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, see you at school tomorrow. All of those things can help your friend make the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now. But Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real, your friends are real, and just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to, but people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated, but as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. I mean, what she said there was factual. Like, you know, depression is a thing that you're not gonna see it on everybody. There's people that are really good at masking their depression, and they might seem like the happiest person in the world, but they're really going through a lot. And just being there for those people, you don't do too much, but just being there for them can make a world of difference. So, you know, that's something that you can really learn from this game, actually. So, yeah, I knew that. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really into the embodiment of that. Yeah, I got it. Oh, she's just gonna start breaking down the characters. But yeah, so that's something you could probably take away from this game. I'm gonna try the to see what happens if I try to end it. All right, let's see what happens. See, it's not my real desktop. It looks like a fake one. So what if I go here and I delete it? Yes. Okay, I deleted Monica. I don't know what that's gonna do. She's gonna be able to come back through the trace back though, isn't she? Fuck. There's nothing. Oh, it's just Doki Doki pictures. It's not my real desktop, so. No new mail. Oh, there's like side stories. Main story. No, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see what happens if we go back to the game now that I deleted her. What? Aha. What's happening? Ace, what's happening to me? It hurts. I deleted her. It hurts so much. Help me, Ace. Whoa, we're out in space now. Please hurry and help me. Does not exist. Help me, Jesus. Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Ace. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ace, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I don't know what's going on. Black screen. Oh. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Ace, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I love them all, and I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then... Whoa. Okay. On a school day like any other, as usual, surrounded by couples and friends working together. As always, I tell myself it's about time to meet a girl, something like that. Hey, Ace, well, there already is one girl. The girl Sayori, my neighbor and good friends who were children. We used to talk at school together every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again. Ace, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. The drawing near the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ace, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I start to realize in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I do something special for her. Like I should do something special for her. The school, as day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stand up, gathering our motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school, upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Ace! What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're Ace. You're the Ace they're always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ace. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Ace, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Uh-huh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Yeah, sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little. Didn't read the last word. The whiskers are down with the whiskers are cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Yeah, well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quite... I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cup tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I guess. Already trying to impress on you, remember, Yuri? That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Ace, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga. I mutter quickly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri shares the rim of her teacup. We reread this, so I'm gonna skip it. Maybe we can, I think it could be fun. And we're all getting to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? Yeah, you're right, as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the only one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize... With the guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yeah, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Ace. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Ace, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey Ace, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. See, there's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Ace. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things Monica did to everyone really sad, make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you make me happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever. What is happening? I won't let you hurt him. Is that Monica? I don't know what's going on. Whoa. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Ace. Goodbye, Literature Club. I can actually, yes, I
Can you
can.
hear me?
Yes. What the fuck?
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that
You
will
can't see me
write
right now, but I'm vibing with the
about
music.
me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
That's a catchy song.
Have I found
That
everybody's
was it?
something
Wow.
meant to do today?
Removing the images.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Oh man, that was awesome. That was incredible.
When I
The
can't
way it's like the
see
game, it's Monica the whole time is like controlling everything. She's like she is the game. And then at the end she's trying to make she loves you, so she's trying to be with you. So she's trying to influence you to like be with her the whole time in the game. When she realizes that's not an option, she just kind of deletes everything except you and her. And you're just like in this void. But then you delete her because you're not happy, and she realizes you're not happy, so she wants you to be happy. So, and even though it hurts her, she just wants you to be happy because she loves you. So then she deletes herself or keeps herself deleted from the game and re-puts everything else in without her. But then Sayori becomes the president of the literature club, and then she starts getting corrupted to becoming like her. So but all that Monica wants is for you to be happy. So she doesn't want you to be hurt. So she stops Monica, or she stops Sayori from hurting you, and just deletes everything. That's crazy. That's really good. That's so fucking good. And the meta commentary about games and like media in general, and the fourth wall breaks, and I mean, that was incredible. That was absolutely fucking incredible. The like the way the game is, the style, the design of it. Especially thanks Monica and Ace. That was incredible. That was absolutely fucking incredible. Highly recommend it if you're into these type of games. Super highly recommend. It was fucking incredible. Team Sub Auto applause and Serenity Forge, because that was amazing. It really was. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end. It continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Require files are missing corrupt. Rerun. Please run reset to repair and reset the virtual machine. I'm afraid that it's going to close my game and it's going to fuck up the recording. So I'm going to do the outro, and if there's anything afterwards, I'll just put it in before the outro. So this game was fucking incredible. It was unbelievable. I was fully enthralled. I literally sat, usually for some games I'll play like an hour or two, get a recording or two recordings, and then I'll like take a break. The next day I'll record maybe another episode or something like that. This game I literally recorded one episode. Then the next, I wanted to keep playing, but I didn't have time. The next day, I literally finished the whole game. I was just enthralled in it. It was caught up in everything that was happening. The way that you're like so focused because you're reading everything that's happening. This has been the most taxing game on my voice for sure, because I was reading the whole time pretty much. But it was amazing. It was incredible. The way you get wrapped up in the world, the way that you start things start unraveling, and you kind of start seeing little hints and things like that of what's actually going on, and the way that it has like the fourth wall breaks where you can go into the file. I'm assuming on PC it's even more cool because it probably actually puts it in your files. Where on console it has to like make a whole desktop for you to kind of do it, but it was still really cool. You get to go into the files and delete her from the files. You could probably delete a lot of the other files that were there too. It would have changed the game in some way, but that was incredible. That was absolutely fucking incredible. That was one of the best horror games. It's kind of like a psychological horror thriller type game. Not really a thriller, more like a psychological horror type game. But that was incredible, absolutely incredible. Highly recommend it. I know it's kind of an old game, but I mean it stands the test of time. It's still incredible, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I fucking loved it, and you know, if you did enjoy it, drop a like, drop a sub, hit the little notification bell. I post pretty much every single day. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.